48. It is? Okay, then what? Now it's multiply or divide. Okay, so what's this mean?
Multiply.
It means multiply, so how do I get rid of it? Divide both sides by -8. Divide by -8. So I have absolute value of 4 plus m equals 6. Okay, now, are my absolute value bars all by themselves?
No. Oh, yes.
Yeah, so now what can I do?
Two-step thing.
You got it.
Huh?
No, you see, subtract 4. Wait.
Nice. M.
Okay, now I'm ready to write them twice.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I gotta write it twice. So 4 plus m equals 6. And what's the other one gonna be? 4 plus m equals what? -6. Bellinger, what are you doing?
I'm having trouble following along with this. It's
I know, you're not gonna get it. You gotta keep just writing, okay? And some of it will stick. Okay, so start on the next one, because you're not gonna be able to make this one. Okay, so we're gonna say -4, -4. So this one's 2, -4, -4. This one's gonna be -10. Okay, Bellinger, look at this. So, you see these bars? Those are the absolute value bars. That means that anything that is on this side of the equal sign that is with the absolute value bars needs to move before we can set the equation 1 positive, 1 negative. Okay, so this 6 needs moved and this 8 needs moved. Okay, so I always got to do the addition and subtraction first. So I have a -8. So how do I move that 8?
add 8.
Yeah, so we're going to add 8 first. So we say +8, +8. Okay, so what happens to these 8s?
The other 8 disappears and 118 comes, I think, 126.
So 6, and then we got the 7 in. 126. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 26, yeah. Okay, now, same thing like this. What does these mean?
You have to multiply.
It means multiply. So see how these are touching each other? That also means multiply. So how do I get rid of it?
Divide it by 6.
Divide it by 6. Divide it by 6. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, so now
Normally
126.
catch on to things like
21.
fire in here, but this particular thing is just upsetting me.
That's okay. There's no point in getting upset about it. Some things you're going to cruise right through, and some things you're going to have to struggle to learn. That's just math. Okay, so now, Bellinger, see how these bars, everything's by itself? Now we can set it up twice. And one's going to be a positive 21. What's the other one going to be?
-21.
Negative 21. Okay, so our very last step is to divide. Okay, so I got n equals 3 and n equals -3. Okay, let's look at 20. Okay, we need to add or subtract first. So what am I going to add or subtract?
The +4.
The +4. Okay, so I gotta say -4 minus 4. So negative 4, k plus 7, negative 36. Okay, same thing. I'm still trying to get that absolute value by itself. So what do I need to do next?
Divide by negative 4.
Divide by negative 4. So I got k plus 7. It's going to be 9. Okay, is my absolute value all by itself?
Yeah.
So now what do I need to do?
Right.
Write the same thing but with a negative 9.
Yeah, so we're going to write it twice. K plus 7 equals positive 9. K plus 7 equals negative 9. Okay, and we're ready to solve. So we're going to say minus 7, minus 7. So for the first one, I got k equals 2. And the second one, I got k equals
16,
negative 16. Okay, let's look at 21. What needs moved first?
positive 5.
The plus 5, so minus 5, minus 5. Okay, what's going to be my next step? Marco, can you hear me?
Divide by negative 4. Divide by 4.
Can you hear me? Like with the things that I'm saying, or are you just writing? Are you not talking to me? Well, if you decide you want help, I'll gladly help you. Okay, what's my next step gonna be?
I'll divide by 4.
Divide by 4. Divide by 4. Okay, so 80 divided by 4
20.
is 20. Okay, is my absolute value by itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do I need to do now?
Write it 2 times.
Write it 2 times. With what?
By negative.
Yeah, so one's going to say 10x equals 20, and one's going to say 10x equals
Negative 20.
negative 20. Okay, what's my last step going to be?
Divide.
Divide. Negative 2. Good.
Easy, 22.
Sure, bud. Okay, the steps are still going to be the same for 22. Okay, I add or subtract first. What am I going to add or subtract?
The 5 subtracted.
The 5 subtracted. So minus 5 from both sides. So I got 2, absolute value of p over 3
Now you need to divide by 2.
is 4.
Divide the whole thing by 2.
Yeah, so our next step would be to multiply or divide. And in this case, it's multiplied by 2, so we really need to divide it by 2. Okay, so draw your little division symbol and divide both sides by 2. Okay, so I got p over 3
Equals 2.
equals 2. Is my absolute value all by itself?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so now what am I ready to do?
Make it a negative.
Write it 2 times and
Divide.
make it a negative. So p over 3 equals 2, and p over 3 equals negative 2.
Oh, so then we gotta multiply it by 3.
Why?
Because it's already a fractions. If You wanna make
Yeah,
it
so
just
right
a-
now it says P divided by 3 or P over 3, it's a fraction, so you really need to multiply by 3.
That was surprisingly easy.
I know, I'm surprised you wanted me to do it, but it looks a lot more complicated than what it is.
So then it becomes negative 6 and 6. No, wait, yeah, I was right. I'm so smart.
Okay, so you guys only have 2 of the harder ones left to do. Okay, so make sure that you're doing that.